Am I live right now?
You are.
Excellent. Good, good, good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Patchwork Party. I'm Karin, and I'm here at Sew and Save for Patchwork Party May 2022. I hope you all had a wonderful Mother's Day. It was a beautiful day. So I hope you had fun with your family and kids and grandkids, and they did something special for you and made you dinner and all those kind of things. Hi, Karen Woodall. How are you? I hope you had a great Mother's Day. Hope you all did. We're so happy you joined us tonight. About that, so we've got that all ready to go. All kinds of fun things going on. Oh, we've got Frosty goes to town, so you'll be ready for Christmas. Hey, Aunt Fabish, how are you? How's your embroidery coming along? Have you done any more since class last week? Hey, Sharon Tetro, good to see you tonight. Thank you for joining us, everyone. We're here for Patchwork Party, and we've got lots and lots of things to show you tonight. Cool things, lots of some new books, some new gadgets, some new quilts, and a new sewing machine. I know you've seen this online. We put this up online a couple times. This is the new Janome Continental M17. I have the M7. So this is M17. This is the next one up. So Joe and I were talking about it. I don't know. Joe said no. But that was just like one no. He hasn't said like 5 no's yet. But we're thinking about it. It is an embroidery and sewing machine all in one. It is two sewing machines in one. It does a really super big hoop. Don't ask me what size hoop that is because I don't know. Big. Ginormous big hoop. I believe that's the biggest hoop, but I could be totally wrong. Nope. It's one of the big ones.
It's the biggest in the industry.
Biggest anywhere. Biggest hoop. So really, really beautiful machine. Does all kinds of things. I haven't had much time to push very many buttons, and Jim gets very nervous when I go up to the screen and I start pushing buttons. But it's lots of fun. And if you're interested in kind of taking a test drive, stop in. I'm sure he'll be happy to tell you all about it. He's got special financing going and all kinds of special things that I have no idea about. But I do know it's a beautiful machine. I just petting it. I just get to pet it. But longingly. We have to put another addition on the house. Would that be okay? No. We could redo the walk-up attic. It would fit up there. Be awesome. Just wait. Just wait. A little bit of time. But in the meantime, don't forget to like us, share us, comment so that your name gets in for a gift card tonight. Ta-da! And please be sure to subscribe to our Facebook page. And if you're not on Facebook, you can watch this the next day and the next day and the next day on our YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out. Because I know every once in a while people say, well, I'm not really on Facebook. But that's okay because you can watch it on YouTube. And we will put that out there for you tonight or tomorrow. So make sure to like us and share us and subscribe to get your name in for a gift card. And tonight, anything that I'm showing you is 20% off in the Patchwork Party section of our website. PP20 at checkout gets you that discount. And that runs through the week. So we will send you reminders not to forget to shop. And you can shop in-store and online. So you want to make sure that you do that. And I think we probably have enough people on that I can start showing some fun things. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to wait for this. Good. Thank you. Thank you for liking us. Thank you for sharing us with all of your sewing friends, because we want everybody to see all the fabulous things that we have and all the things that the girls have been working on. I don't even know where to start. Okay, we can start right here with this really cute little Patriotic house. pattern, and I'm going to get my cheat sheet because it has all the names and the numbers that I need on it. Here it is. It is called Summer Roads, and the kit comes with everything that you see, including the backing. And, oh, get in frame. Huh? Hello. So it's really fun. It was just a fun kind of one-day project to do. It is 26 by 42, so it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. On your front door, next to your door, someplace by the fireplace. Really super cute, just a fun patriotic summer project to do. So that is called Summer Roads. Really fun project. Then we have these really cute little boxes. Really fun to store your quilt squares in. This is 7.5 inches, so you can fit your 6.5-inch squares in there and stack all kinds of them in there. They're food safe, so you can put snacks if you're going to a quilt retreat. Great to give as gifts and put little doodads in for your quilting friends. And there are 4 different ones. So this is one. This is called Farmhouse. And these are in the Patchwork Party section of our website. PP20 will get you 20% off. So this is called Farmhouse. This one is called Bluebird. Really cute. This one is called Funky. And the last one, this one is called Meadow. So they're about 1.5 inches tall. They just click and seal shut, so you can put treats or just any kinds of little things that you'd like in there. So this one was Meadow, Funky, Bluebird, and Farmhouse. So really fun. Great gifts for your quilting friends or just for you to store your things to bring to class in. Really, really fun. We're going to wait for a few minutes to do this. We have a really cute book. It's called No Math. Boy, that's what I like. No math. All kinds of things in quilting we have to figure out and calculate and all those types of things, which is one of the reasons a lot of people come to the quilt shop, because we will do that for you. But sometimes you're at home and you want to figure something out to yourself. Yes. Do we have a question?
How is the design put on the box?
Pick it off. But yeah, it's a label that's on the box. Okay, so the box on the inside is clear and empty.
Thank you.
Sure, 4 styles. But okay, so back to our little math book. Great to put in your purse or in your bags when you come to a quilt class. They have lots of different things in this book. There's difference. It has the sizes of your beds in there for like what size a queen bed is, a king size, what type of what sizes you need to go over the sides or over the pillow, those types of things that are really important to know. How many squares can you get out of a fat quarter? How many 10-inch squares? How many 5-inch squares? How many 2-inch squares? All different kinds of measurements like that. How to formulas and how to figure borders and bindings and backings, all of those things that are so important as we go along to quilt. How many squares you can get out of specific numbers of fabric. All kinds of useful information. A really great little book just to have in your stash and in your purse or in your sewing bag as you go to quilt retreats and classes and things like that. So great little book to have along with you, because you never know when you need it. And I don't like to do that math, but I do it for people all the time. As long as I have a calculator, I can figure out just about anything. And if you remember, we had our Ukrainian project, and we have different projects for Nadia and also for the Ukrainian refugees who still need our help. So this is Nadia's most recent cute little table topper. It's called Buzzy Bees. Buzzy Bees. And these are simply applique on, as are the little bees are all applique on. And if you had an embroidery machine, you could embroider little bees on there. Just so cute. To do the little hexagons in the center, what I did for you is I drew out, if I can pull it out here. Here it is. I drew out the little hexies. So you're going to get 4 different colors of fabric in your kit, and you need about 12 to 15 different hexies from each color to put in on your little project. So I put them on a page like this so that you could take it and copy this onto Barely There. So if you've ever used Barely There, it is a fusible sheet that you can run through your printer. It cannot be an inkjet printer. It cannot be a laser printer. It has to be an inkjet. It can't be a printer with heat, because that will kind of melt things, and it'll get stuck. Trust me, it'll get stuck. I've tried it, and then we have to call George, and then George comes and fixes our printer, and just don't do it. So it's got the sticky on the back, and it does run through your inkjet printer just fine. So you can print your design on here, and then all you have to do is cut it out. So there's no tracing, none of that. So you just pop it through, and you pop 4 sheets through so that you get 4 different sheets with these that you put on 4 different colors of fabric, cut them out, and you're good to go. Super easy, super fun to do, a lot less tracing. So Barely There, it's a good thing. You will love it. Trust me. Alrighty. So there's that. As we go along, kind of going towards the front, well, why don't we do this guy right here. This is called Pedal Pusher. Really cute. If you remember our bike bag, which I'm going to have to grab from behind here. Hang on a second. If you remember our bike bag, we do have a few kits of the bike bag left since we were able to get more panels and fabrics. So we do have more bike bag kits available if you're interested in those. I'm not sure that got on the Patchwork Party section of the website or not. Maybe Sue did, but we'll double check. So this is the bike bag. So we also made a great quilt that goes along with it. It uses the panel. So the panel is here, and I'm not sure if Joe can see the panel, the other part of the panel down here. So it's a really fun use of the panel. And then the little bicycle tires here have little rickrack in them to make it look like a little bicycle tire here and there and all around, along with the really cute bicycle tires and bicycle words and just the really fun border that's on here. Really, really super cute. This quilt is 70 by 82, so it's a really nice size. Really great size. So really fun to make and really cute project. Really cute. Love it. Love that a lot. Alrighty, then we got in a little bit of cancer fabric, of the little ribbons. So we made one of the bosom buddies this goes over your seat belt. So it's good for here, and they also say that you can put it down over your stomach for people who have like a stint or something in your stomach. Yeah, so really cute. We have kits for this with the cancer awareness fabric, and then we also made up some really pretty pillowcases. So just really nice to give to somebody has had cancer, is in the midst of it, just as a really fun remembrance and something to say we're thinking about you. So pillowcases and bosom buddies, another great thing. So that's that. Alrighty, well, I'm just kind of moving right along here. I'm going to come over and say, don't forget to like us. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment so that your name goes in for a gift card tonight. And PP20 gets you 20% off your sale tonight and the rest of the week for anything that I'm showing, but pretty much anything that I'm showing you. All right. So I have showed this to a few people. I already have some orders. So we are having fun with this. It's a little, you might think it's a little early, but it's not. It is not. We have a quilt, and I have to find the first page that shows the whole quilt. Did I lose that part? Of course. Okay. So we have a quilt that is called Frosty Goes to Town. And it is applique. No, you don't have to freak out about the applique, because what we did is we had all of the applique pieces laser cut. So what I will do is show you different blocks. There are 6 different blocks in the quilt, and somewhere along the line I have the last page that shows what the whole quilt looks like. That would be nice. I have all these patterns. Okay, so this is the first month. It is super, super cute. Month 1. Here is, hang on, I got them all upside down and backwards. Month 2, is this too shiny? Okay. Month 2. Month 3. Month 4. Oops, sorry. 4. Aren't they cute? 5. And 6. So this is all 6 months, and then it has a border that goes around. I am so upset. It's probably buried under some of my papers up here, but
The whole picture is on the website.
the whole picture is on the website. And so let me tell you a couple really cute and fun things about this. So if I go back to number 1, which was right here somewhere. Okay, lost number 1. On some of the blocks, like this one, you can see that it has like a little clock up here. It says North Pole Express. There's little signs and things on here. Super cute. No, you do not have to hand embroider those, because what they've done is they've made another little page of all of those cute little signs. So here's like Snow Stitcher's Quilt Shop, all kinds of different little googags to put in each block. Frosty's Country Store, there's your North Pole Express, cute little overalls. So these are in the blocks, and so you don't have to do those. You can just cut them out and put them on. And what we have done, instead of having you have to do all of that tracing, all of that cutting, before you even get to put one piece onto your fabric, we have had all of the pieces laser cut packaged like this. It'll have all of the pieces already pre-cut. All you have to do is peel, stick, and press it on. So as soon as you get your stuff, the fun begins. No tracing, no reversing something so that you could get it going the right direction. None of that type of thing. So all of the pieces, and I just started, this is the first block. I'm going to kind of pick off my little extra pieces. But this is the first block. So this is the size of the blocks that come. So you can purchase this, and you can pay for this in full and get the entire kit all up front, or you can pay monthly and get 1 block per month for 6 months. So what I did is I took and I started and I pressed my piece in each one of these packets. You will get a rectangle of fabric. Each of these is 17 and a half by 21 and a half, I think. So yours will be a little bit bigger, so you can cut it down to size. And then I give it just a little bit of a spritz of Cheerio Magic to stiffen it up, so that when you do your stitching, it won't wrinkle or it won't pucker as you're going along. And then you just start and you pull out your pieces and you start picking them up. Well, I lost here's my piece. So they come on different pieces of fabric. And I didn't tell you, one of the best parts of this is that the snowman and the snow is flannel. So it makes it really cute. Really cute. Besides having these little signs and things to put on, the flannel makes it really cute. So it comes on a sheet of paper or sheet of fabric like this, already has to stick them on it. So the first one I did, I kind of thought, well, I bet it will be fun to just peel off the paper off of the back and then kind of trim them out. Well, that wasn't a good idea. Here it is. Because the fabric gets really kind of floppy. So what you do have to do is you do have to trim here and there. There's like a little tick mark. There's a little tick here, here, here. Just that holds it onto that fabric. So you just have to click those off. And you can do that with your rotary cutter or a scissors, because I can't find my scissors. I just buried it. But you can just take your rotary cutter and cut those little tick marks, and you are good to go. Takes about 2 seconds, and then you just start laying them out. There is no great big kind of like layout plan for these. I just look at the picture. It kind of tells you, because I think in each one there's a little fence. So it tells you where to line up your fence. Like this one was 4 inches from this side and 7 inches from this side. So that's where you kind of put your fence down first and then put everybody else and everything else on your block, you know, kind of using the picture to kind of orientate it with the fence. And really, you don't have to lay this out exactly the way they tell you. You can lay it out any way you want. If you want that tree on the other side, put the tree on the other side and move the house over. It's okay. It's your quilt. You can put it anywhere. This is a suggestion. You can put it anywhere and move anybody around. I am also thinking, as I'm going around, so I just had to cut a few little ticks, and off it's off, and it is ready to go on. I'm going to hit my iron so I have a little heat, and these press on really nice. So I just peeled this off, and now I'm going to lay my roof down where it goes, just like this. So super cute. Iron that on, and I am good to go. Then it's going to get a little latte on the top. This little sign is going to go right here on that little signpost, and I can just press that on, and it is going to be just so cute. Then you can begin, and if you want to do this by hand, you could hand stitch around all of these. You could just do a little straight stitch around these and do a little raw edge applique. You can blanket stitch, anything you want. On the little snowman, I'm thinking I'm going to get some little itty bitty, can't even say itty bitty buttons. Say that 5 times fast. Get some little itty bitty buttons for his body, and maybe a couple little beads, maybe instead of embroidering for his eyes. And so you could embellish this any way you want. Where the star is up here, if you have a little star button, you could throw that on. So it's going to be really a lot of fun just to put this together and adorn it in any way, shape, or form you want. Keep it simple or bling it up, girls. You can do whatever you like. But super fun and easy. Peel and stick and off you go. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And it makes this project doable by having it all laser cut and ready to go, because all you have to do is peel and stick. I love it. Because this took me like maybe 10 minutes to do this whole thing and get it laid out. So a lot of fun. So what I'm going to do too is I'm going to save some of these pieces, especially like this one where I have a big piece, just in case I make a mistake, or maybe I want to add a little something here, a little something there. I can use this and cut this out and put something on it. Like his buttons are on a little piece of polka dot, green polka dot, like right here. Itty bitty piece one. Itty bitty piece. So really easy to lose. Or if I set it down, it could become a cat toy really fast. So having some of these extra scraps of fabric with the stick-em-on might come in handy. If you lose something, I do have extra fabrics and I do have extra pieces. So they sent me this huge bag of extra pieces. What's in those extra pieces, I don't know. But hopefully, if you lose something, we can help you out, because we'll keep those in back just to help you out if you need it. So you Frosty goes to town, super cute. Look at the as we're talking and going along, I'm sure the entire quilt pattern will show itself, and off we will go. But you get 6 packages like this with pieces already pre-fused and ready to go to work on. So again, if you pay for it in full, you can get the whole kit at once. Otherwise, you can do it monthly. And those items are in the Patchwork Party section of your website. You do not get an extra discount because if you do it and pay for it in full and you do it monthly, you're we're already giving you a good deal on it because you're joining the club and doing the whole thing. So I hope you join us with this. This is going to be a lot of fun. So I know it's just getting to be summer, but Christmas is right around the corner.
I just linked the picture.
Thank
in
you.
the comments, so
Perfect. So you can kind of open up. Like I said, it's buried under here somewhere. We moved things around at the last minute, so it got a little disorganized, but that's okay. Really super cute. Hope you join us for this. And don't forget that it is now time to sign up for your free Fabric of the Month. You know about free Fabric of the Month, don't you? No? Maybe? Kind of? Fabric of the Month. Yeah, it's free. It's a yard of fabric, free, once a month for a year. And all you have to do is make a one-time purchase during the month of May of $250 or more. So you can even participate this year if you're an online shopper. So if you're not close by us and you would still like to participate, we would love to have you participate. It's a little, not complicated, but what you need to do is make a one-time purchase. So you could purchase something, say this kit was $100. You could buy this and buy a $150 gift card, and there you've got your $250. That gift card never expires, so you can use it anytime, and then every month you get 1 yard of fabric free. You can pick any yard of fabric you want, and you will get it for free. So if you're an online shopper and you are doing this, all you need to do is when you purchase something, or you could just need to email us and say, hey, this is the yard that I would like for free. So you can go on our website, find the yard that you would like, and just let us know which one it is, and we will connect you and get that yard to you. So you can play along too, because our online people have wanted to do this for a while, and we can't, that's the only way that we can make it work. So all you have to do is put in the comments section as you're checking out, say, I would like blah, blah, blah as a free yard. Or if you wanted 2 yards of this fabric, buy 1 yard and pay for it, and then say in the comment section, I would like a 2nd yard of this for free this month, and we'll hook you up. So people have been doing it for years. Some people buy 2 or 3. So you could buy 2 or 3 yards of fabric for a year. Yes?
Somebody asked, isn't there a price level on
There
free
is.
fabric?
So the free fabric is $12.99 or less. And here's the rub though, if you forget to get your free yard 1 month, you can't get 2 yards the next month. You kind of just forfeit your 1 yard for that month. So don't forget it for 3 months and then say, oh, can I get 3 yards of this? That doesn't work. So you have to get it every month. And if you skip a month, you skip a month. Life goes on. It's okay. But yeah, so that's how the game is played. Any other questions about that? $250 purchase, free fabric for a year, and it is going on during the month of May. So signing up is during the month of May. Your first free yard will be in June. So I hope you play along. It's a lot of fun. And we keep track of the cards. We punch your card when you come in so you don't have to remember your card, because nobody wants to have to manage another one of those rewards cards. So we take care of that for you. So when you sign up and pay your $250, you're in. Any other questions on that? Yes.
Is the shipping extra for the free fabric?
Usually if you're ordering something, we can just pop that free yard of fabric in as you go along. There might be a small charge for shipping a yard of fabric, but that's generally not too much. But if you're ordering anyways, we'll just throw it in with your order. It's not a problem. Happy to do it. So, okay. So we did that. All right, let's go over and let's look at the Posh. Let's look at the Posh pumpkin. I got our next Posh project done. If you remember, we did the Posh bunny. Now I've got the Posh pumpkin done. And next, I'm going to be working on the Posh witch and the Posh turkey. So we're going through the whole stack. These are so much fun to do. You know, sometimes you do these projects and you go, okay, you know, this was great and I had fun doing one, but I never want to do it again. It's like, I'm glad I got it done. I'm proud of myself for doing it, but I don't want to make another one. I can't wait to make the turkey and the witch. I think it's going to be so much fun. And then there's the snowman. He's awesome. Can't wait for that. And there's a Santa. And then there's a Mrs. Santa as well. I know, it just goes on and on and on. But they're a lot of fun. And we are doing a class on June 16th, I believe it is. I have to double, triple check the date. I can do that in about 2 seconds. We're going to be doing a class. Oops, I'm kicking the fabric down. We're going to be doing a class, yes, June 16th. Our Posh class will be from 10 to 4. And you can work on whatever Posh project you would like. We have kits for the pumpkin and the bunny right now. And then we will also have, as soon as we get them put together, we have the, like I said, the turkey and the witch coming up next. And then we'll be working on the snowman and the Santa. So I'm sure we'll have those kits put together by June 16th to do that class. It's a Wednesday, Thursday. It's a Wednesday or a Thursday, whatever day that happens to be. It is a Thursday. And we're going to meet from 10 to 4, so we're going to meet all day long. And I'll get you a list of what you need to put together before you come to class. And don't forget, if you order a kit, that you need the little ruler that goes along with it. It's the QCR Mini Runner Ruler. So that's the ruler that makes all of these. And as long as you've got that ruler, you're going to be good to go. And those curves turn out perfect, I swear to God, every time. And it is just a lot of fun to do. Having fun with it. Lots of fun. All right, let me pick up this fabric, put it back, because I'm kicking it around. I'm still not ready to talk about that yet. All right, let me show you our ruler of the month this month. Our ruler of the month this month, say that 5 times fast, is, I'm going to set this, can't set that on the nice machine. All right, I'm just going to set this right back over here. And I'm going to move this over. And before I show you the ruler, let me show you this really cute little book stand. Love, love, love this book stand. I use it at my sewing table all the time. I put my phone on it. I put my iPad on it. It's metal so that you can put a little magnet on it. So whenever I'm sewing, I have my pattern here or I have a book here so that I'm not covering up my pattern and my books and things with my instructions on while I'm trying to sew. So it's easy for me to see and read. And it's so cute. It's got a little bee on it and it's yellow. It just makes you happy as you're sewing. And this is in the Patchwork Party section of our website. The other thing that I do with this a lot, and I think you've seen it if you've seen any videos when I'm doing classes. Now that I'm moving these, I might as well show you those too. I'll put my design board on it. So I can put my blocks as I'm working on something. I can lay out all of my blocks and look and see how this is going to look. See if I need to switch something around, make sure everything's laying just right. I can pick this up and take it over to my sewing machine, sew my pieces together without having to pick everything up and move it. And I can kind of step back and take a look at it and see if I like how this looks. So we've had these design boards before. I think I was looking today, I think we're out of them. So we can order up some more. But the design boards are really fun and nice to have in stock and use a lot. The more whenever you get one, the more you have it, the more you use it. Another little thing I'd love to show you are these, as long as I've got my little stand, I've got my little design board up, are these little number and letter markers. So there's all the letters of the alphabet and numbers in this cute little container, and they pin onto your fabric. So they have a little hole, and your pin just goes right straight through it, so you can number and letter your stacks of fabric totally reusable, and just really fun and cute to use. So they're quilt block markers. Yes.
Are we getting any more gnome kits? Do we have any gnome fabric?
Gnome fabric is going to be coming in. Don't ask me when. But yes, we will have gnome fabric this year. We always got to have one good gnomey. And there's some good ones out there, but yes, gnome fabric is coming in. So these are fun little alphabet letters, letters and numbers in lots of fun colors. There's orange, yellow, pink, green, and blue, and white, and there's a purple someplace, and a purple. Definitely a purple. So it's there somewhere. Somehow I didn't get the purple one. But every color, practically every color under the rainbow. Really great, really very usable little ways to number and letter your fabric stacks as you're working on a quilt. Alrighty, so let me go back to what we were going to talk about 2 seconds ago. And that is our ruler of the month, which is the Creative Grid's Ultimate Flying Geese. Yes, it's the ultimate Flying Geese ruler. Everybody loves flying geese, making flying geese, don't you? You love it. It's your favorite thing to make. Because they always turn out perfect, right? Yeah, no. No, I know. So, with this ruler, you can make 4 flying geese at a time. You could use this to trim down a flying goose block that you've just made in single, but it gives you the measurements to make 4 at a time. And boy, I like to make 4 at a time. And they always say, you know, when you make 4 at a time, they come out perfect and you're going to love it. Well, they don't come out perfect. And I do love it because I am making 4 at a time. And when I have to make a lot of something, I do like to make 4 at a time. So to use this ruler, on the ruler, besides having the non-skid all over the back of this ruler, it gives you right on the outside of the ruler the dimensions of the pieces of fabric that you need to make 4 at a time. It doesn't make every single different size flying goose block that you'll ever make, but it makes the most common, the ones that you use the most. So this time today, I'm making 2" by 4" flying geese. So to do that, I look at the ruler, and maybe it'll be easier. Is it easier if you look at this? So I look at the ruler, and I look at the fact that I'm making a 2" by 4" finished flying goose. And to do that, I need 1 square that's going to be 5 3/4, and 4 squares that will measure 3 1/4. So that is what I've cut. So I'm going to start out by doing that. And the instructions on how to do all of this are on the sheet that comes with your ruler. If you lose these, which sometimes these and these don't get put back together in your drawer, and then you're stuck. Always use the QR code. It will take you right to the instructions of this ruler. There's a video, and you can also print off another instruction sheet if you're missing your instruction sheet. So the first thing you're going to do is take that square. You're going to have 1 square. Oopsie. You're going to take 1 square, big square, and that was 5 3/4, and onto each diagonal edge, you're going to put one of those 3 1/4" squares. So I have one on one edge and one on the other. I then draw a line diagonally through the entire block, and then I'm going to stitch 1/4 inch from each side of that line. Okie dokie. I'm then going to take this and take my ruler, and you can use this ruler, this will work. I'm going to take the ruler, and I'm going to cut on the line that I just, between the 2 lines that I sewed. And I'm going to end up with 2 pieces like this. Make sense so far? Pretty easy. Then I'm going to press these, and I press these my little red triangles up. So I end up with something that looks like a heart. And I pressed my seam toward the big triangle. Okay, so it looks like I have a heart. And you'll end up with 2 of these. Then you're going to take, you have cut one of these big squares, but you've cut 4 of these small squares. You will take another small square and you're going to lay it right sides together into that other point. All right, and you're going to get it laid on there. I don't have it laid on there very well. And you're going to draw a line, which is what I've done right here. So I've laid my square down. I have drawn a line diagonally through that small square, and I've stitched 1/4 inch on both sides of that line. All right, once I've done that, I'm going to take and I'm going to cut on the line that I drew. And when I do that, before I do that, I just kind of want to show you what it's going to end up looking like. So when I fold this up, I have one flying goose block here. And then when I flip it over on the other side, I have a flying goose block over here. Oh, it's magic. I know. I know. And when you do this, these blocks are not going to be exactly 2 by 4. First of all, 2 by 4 is the finished size. So what we end up wanting to have is 2.5 by 4.5. And this block is going to be too large. And I'm going to grab another ironing mat, lay it down here. And I'm going to press the other side of my flying goose, my little triangle here. And you can see how it is not perfect. And you know what? It's okay that it's not perfect. You can see that it's not perfect. This is a little bit lower than this side. I've got stuff hanging out over here. But this is bigger than 2.5 by 4.5, which is the size that I need to cut it to, so that when I sew it, it will be 2 by 4. This is where the ruler comes in, and it's very important. So I'm going to lay this up here so that you can see how I'm lining up the ruler. I've laid down when I do this, I will lay like a whole bunch of these blocks out so that I'm using my ruler and I'm not turning it all the time. I'm going to make the same cut on all 4 of them and then flip them and make the second cut. So to first start out, I lay it so that when it's sitting in front of me, it looks like a teepee. And when I started looking at this, I looked at the 2 by 4 inch measurement, and this is letter D. So now I'm going to line up my lines with anything that says D. So this little teepee where the D is, oops, and I have like a dotted line, that is going to line up right here with my seam line. So can you kind of see where D is lining up with my seam line? I have extra fabric to cut off here and up here. So I'm going to trim down these 2 sides. The thing that I usually find when people are making their blocks bigger and then they're trimming them down smaller is that they try to take all the fabric off of like the side and the top. When you make something larger, you have to trim a little bit off all the way around. Otherwise, it's not going to be centered perfectly. So I lined up that D, little teepee, with my block. And now I'm going to show you. So I've trimmed these 2 sides. Okay, so this side is trimmed and this side is trimmed. When I lay this down, you can see the lines where the D goes right here, this little dash line, matches right up with my V on my little teepee on my block for that D. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to turn my block kind of upside down, and I am going to now turn my ruler to the other side. Now I'm going to match the D up again right here, and when I do that, I'm going to be trimming the other 2 sides. So these 2 sides were not trimmed the first time around. You can see that my little V is kind of lining up with the D. Here where it says 2 by 4, that's lining right up with the bottom of my flying goose.
What's the name of that ruler again?
This is the Ultimate Flying Geese Tool, it's called. Isn't this fabulous? 2 cuts, 2 lines to look at. So now I'm going to trim this. And I am good to go. It is so fun and so easy to use. It's great. Just another way. And so I would do this with all 4 of the ones that I just made. And I would have a perfectly perfect Flying Goose block. You can tell, perfectly perfect in every way. Absolutely. Because what do we want? We want this seam to die into the corners on both sides. We want 1/4 of an inch from this point to the edge, which is exactly what you have. So if you look here, you have 1/4 of an inch from this D line from there. So you have 1/4 of an inch right there. It's perfect. So when you sew those together, you will not be cutting off your points. It will make you so happy. The ultimate Flying Geese ruler. It's a good thing. And it's 20% off in the Patchwork Party section of our website tonight. Yes?
Colleen Ketcher would like to know if you ordered the Happiness is Scrappiness Lori Holt book.
We are waiting for those to come in. Yes, I ordered those months and months ago. I believe that the delivery month, because I don't have an exact date, the delivery month is either June or July, but I believe it's July, if it's still on schedule.
That is, you better repeat what I...
It is called Happiness is Scrappiness. It's a Lori Holt book. Oh, cute, cute, cute projects in there. Lots of ways to use up scraps. And you're going to love that book. I ordered a bazillion of them. So we'll have them as soon as we get them. We'll show them at Patchwork Party, and we'll let you know that we have them. But speaking of books, let me show you a couple other books that we just got in. This one is from Moda. I love the name. Did somebody say cake? So as you can guess, these the patterns in this book are made from layer cakes. So they're all layer cake projects. Really fun, simple projects to do. The quilt over here is called, that one right there, yep. So Joe can show you that. It is called Moonstone Spice Cake. So it's the Moonstone fabric that we showed you last month. And the pattern is in here, and it is called Spice Cake. So all of the names of the quilt, so this is their rendition of the quilt. This is Spice Cake in the book, and then that's our Spice Cake using the Moonstone line of fabric. Really fun, cute projects to make. You know that they're well written. The pictures are pretty, and lots and lots of really good projects. So not only do they have quilts, but they also have pillows and table runners and things like that. So that's Did Someone Say Cake? The other book that I have for you today, and there were 12 projects in this book. This book has, I believe, 9, and this is a really fun and sweet book. It's called Jelly Roll Jam. So lots of really fun projects in this one as well. You can kind of see the projects on the back a little bit. This is done with, of course, 2.5-inch jelly roll strips. And it's just another really, really pretty book. Lots of pretty and lots of good instructions and diagrams for making really, really fun quilts. Really fun quilts. So, Jelly Roll Jam and Did Someone Eat Cake? Yes, somebody eats cake. If you, yeah, yes.
You haven't talked about the strippy quilt yet.
No, would you like me to talk about the strippy quilt? We could do that.
I don't know what the name of it is.
Okay, let me do that one then. This is the birch bark pattern. Very fun very, very fun pattern. It's kind of like the Jelly Roll 1600 in that it's just very scrappy. Nothing has to match. The instructions are a lot of fun. It makes different sizes. I believe more than just, nope, I guess it just makes a 48 by 64 inch quilt. We added a small border around it, and we did it with the Island Boutique Free to Fly Jelly Roll Pack. So really pretty, happy, summery fabric, and super simple project. You could even take scraps and cut them into 2.5-inch strips and make your own jelly rolls and do it that way, because it's really super fun, super cute. Love this quilt. People like this quilt. We sell a lot. And I guess they say that there's a lap and a snuggle size. So the snuggle size, I don't know. So wait a minute. So this quilt is 52 by, and the snuggle size is 48 by 64. That's what it says. So this is 52 by 68. So it's a really nice lap size. And we made it a little bit bigger by adding a border to the outside. Talk about this little line of fabric up here. This we just got in. It is called Verdure, and it is from Clothworks. Really pretty line of fabric. Colors are really nice. It has, I'll show you, there's butterflies. People really love the butterflies, so let me show you those. So these are the butterflies. We doing okay?
I'm doing the best I can. Just keep going.
Okay, butterflies, and the floral print is really cute. But this is the quilt that will be made out of it. It's called Paradise Found, and this is what the quilt's going to look like when we're finished. So it takes a jelly roll and background and border, and this pattern comes in a throw, a twin, a queen, and a king row size. So it is going to be about 64 by 64. So that's what we're going to be making out of that. Just got this in. So that's my story on that. Really sweet and cute. Alrighty. Now what I'm really super excited about that I just got finished putting together is our Sizzling Summer Series. Last summer we did the Sizzling Summer Series. We met in the store as well as online. So you can either take the class in store or on the website, on YouTube, on our YouTube channel actually. So the classes will be through YouTube. You can watch them anytime that's convenient for you. And we're going to be doing 5 projects this year. Last year we did 4, but this year we're doing 5. So let me show you what these projects are. So first of all, and this is in no particular order. I keep losing fabric. This is in no particular order of when we're going to do, which class we're going to do when. Some of this will depend on delivery of fabric. So the first one is my favorite. One of my favorites is this little tote bag, a little bag that's made with the little 2.5-inch squares. So in your kit, you will get a pack of 2.5-inch squares and the fabric for the outside as well as the inside lining. And you'll get a zipper, you'll get the D-ring, and you'll get this sweet little charm to put on your little bag. To me, that just throws it right over. Which one?
Flip the charm around.
Oh, I didn't realize that it flipped. I was this side. Couldn't realize the backside was showing. Sorry. It's even cuter this way. Even cuter. So there'll be a little charm in there as well for your little zipper. So you will be able to make, depending on how you use your charms, you can make 2 bags and add some white fabric and kind of have the stripe here or stripe here, or you can make the entire bag out of your little charm squares. If you choose to do it this way, you can get 2 bags. 2 bags. 2 bags. If you use them just all the charms to make the whole bag, then you can only get 1 bag out of a little charm pack. But super cute. So that's our first project, because I'm waiting for some fabrics to come in and things like that, but I know what we're going to do. So the second project we're going to make are these cute little table toppers, these little watermelon table toppers. So super cute. These are quilt as you go, super fast and easy to do. It's great for a beginner and lots of fun if you're an experienced sewer, because you'll just whip right through these. So we're going to make these, and just to kind of throw it over the top, instead of appliquing all of those little watermelon seeds on, we're going to use these cute little handmade buttons. And I have this lady making some more buttons. They're little handmade watermelon seeds. Can't see them, can you? They're adorable. They're adorable. Just little handmade watermelon seeds, and you can sew those on or you can glue them on, but they're going to be so much fun. So cute, so cute, so cute. So that's on the second project. The third project is called Celebrate, and this is a Kansas treble table runner. And we will have 2 variations available. We're going to do the center one where it's red, white, and blue, but you can choose to have the border be navy blue or red. So you can pick from those 2 border colors, and then your inside will be red, white, and blue. It's super fun and easy. The fabric comes with these border stripes on the outsides and then the plain fabric on the inside, and we'll be making our table runner out of that. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. Super fun and easy projects that you can get done quickly and then be back outside and barbecuing and having fun. The next project we're going to do, and I think we're going to do this one in a different colorway because we don't want too much red, white, and blue, but we're going to do this big summer star. Really fun. This is done with kind of paper piecing from Quilt Works. So all of your triangles come out perfect, and they all line up and match up, and you don't get a great big bump in the middle. You know how you do that when you sew those triangles together? You're not going to have a big bump in the center. It's going to be beautiful and flat and lots of fun. So there's going to be that. There'll probably be 2 color waves of this little table topper. I'm going to step over this, and then the last project we're going to do is the Fireworks project. Fireworks table topper. This is made from the Piccadilly fabric line from Riley Blake. Love this little fireworks. Fast and easy and fun to do. We put the little plaid fabric on the back, and I love the striped binding. So cute. So 5 projects. This is in the Patchwork Party section of the website if you're interested in signing up now. Class dates and things will be put up on the website soon. We're going to be meeting starting in the middle of June on Wednesdays, every other Wednesday. So you have 2 weeks to work on your project, and more information will be coming out, and we'll send out a big email. But if you're interested in joining up, you can start joining up tonight. There will be a limited amount of kits and projects available because it's going to be based on fabric availability. I tried to pick things that we could get a lot of, and so that we can do a lot of them because they're going to be a lot of fun. Super fun. Yes?
Somebody wants to know if you have to sign up for all the projects.
Pretty much yes. If we have projects left over, then you may be able to purchase kits separately. But first we will have to fill the orders for those who are joining the entire club first. And then if we have kits left over, then those kits will be for sale. But certainly your Best Buy will be doing them all because you'll get special pricing. And when you buy 1 kit, you won't get special pricing. So think of Christmas gifts, gifts for friends. If you're going to a picnic, you might like this, but it's a great hostess gift. So, and fun, and just fun things to make during the summer. Yes?
I've had 2 gals asking me about or expressing nervousness about paper piecing.
Oh, it is so fun.
Easy it is.
It is super duper easy. If you've ever done these quilt work things, there's a lot of words. So I cut to the chase. I picked out something very simple. It's kind of not paper piecing. It's just a lot of fun because in actuality, you're not paper piecing a lot of pieces together. You're making the triangles, and each triangle has 3 pieces. So that's all the paper piecing that you're doing. So you're doing this triangle, and then you're doing this triangle. And then it's how we turn them and sew them together that makes the table topper. This is a great beginning, get to know, have some fun with paper piecing because all of your triangles come out perfect. Triangles never come out perfect. You never sew this center seam and not get a great big bump in the middle and have to redo it. I did it the first time and it matched up like super perfect. So it was really, and I'm willing to make another one. It was fun enough that I would love to make another one. So we're going to do some different, like I said, I'll do different color waves. And because we've already got, this is red, white, and blue. The Kansas Trouble one is red, white, and blue. So we might not need another red, white, and blue project. So we're going to we've got some fun fabrics I think we can pick out and have some nice variations for you to choose from. But it was so fun. And it goes together. I wouldn't say it's super quick. You're not going to get it done in the afternoon, but it is really, really doable and really, really fun. So give it a try. I know you will like it because it's not hard. It's like the simplest paper piecing one out there. And it was a lot of fun. Okay, what else can I tell you about? What else is on my list? Let me just take a look. I think I've got just about everything. Let me just look through. We looked at all the Posh things. Yep, we did. Don't forget that this month you're signing up for the free Fabric of the Month Club. So make sure that you do your $250 purchase during the month of May to get your free fabric every month for the next year. And what else can I tell you about? Any questions? Anything? Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I think I got all the quilts. I did get all the quilts. If you have any questions about our beautiful new machine, don't forget to ask Jim. Look at it. Just all you have to do is touch it and it's ready to sew. It's like, okay, I'll sew. What do you want? So if you have any questions about that, make sure you talk to Jim because he's the expert. And thank you so much for joining us tonight. And we will see you again in June, hopefully before, with a little bit more information on the Sizzling Summers. June. Until then, have a great May and a great Memorial Day because that's coming up. Can you even believe it? See you soon. Bye.
Couldn't tell you.
Why? What?
Just hang on.
Okay.